Hello everyone, here is your quick and clear weekly update on the Indian stock market. The stock markets ended on a positive note for this week. The Nifty 50 advanced by 75.80 points to close at 23,719.30. The BSE Sensex advanced by 177.36 points to closing at 75,415.35. And the Nifty Bank advanced by 345 points to close at 54,055.35. Among the Nifty sectoral indices, IT, Realty, Oil and Gas and Private Bank closed in the green, while all other sectors ended in the red. The Nifty 50 recorded positive participation with 27 advances and 23 declines. The top gainers on the Nifty 50 index, Grasim Industries, Wipro, Infosys, Trent and Hindalco. The top losers on the Nifty 50 index, Power Grid, Tata Steel, Tata Consumer, ONGC and Hindustan Unilever. On the investment side, domestic institutional investors recorded net inflows of 15,212.19 crore rupees, whereas foreign institutional investors recorded net outflows of 7,284 crore rupees. Here is a brief overview of this week's market news. Sun Pharma reported a 10.79% rise in total income to 60,433.76 crore in fiscal year 2026 from 54,543.48 crore in fiscal year 2025, while net profit also increased 5.03% to 11,479.42 crore from 10,929.04 crore in the previous fiscal year. The board recommended a final dividend of 5 rupees per equity share for fiscal year 2026, subject to shareholders' approval at the upcoming annual general meeting. Eicher Motors reported a 23.38% rise in total income to 24,894.09 crore in fiscal year 2026 from 20,175.25 crore in fiscal year 2025. While net profit also increased 16.49% to 5,515.23 crore from 4,734.44 crore in the previous fiscal year. The board recommended a final dividend of 82 rupees per equity share for fiscal year 2026, subject to shareholders' approval at the upcoming annual general meeting. Hindalco reported a 15.18% rise in total income to 2,77,833 crore in fiscal year 2026 from 2,41,204 crore in fiscal year 2025, while net profit decreased 16.31% to 13,391 crore from 16,001 crore in the previous fiscal year. The board recommended a final dividend of 5 rupees per equity share for fiscal year 2026, with 10th July 2026 fixed as the record date. Some of the Nifty 50 companies announced their fiscal year 2026 results this week, with the list including Power Grid, Tata Steel, Bharat Electronics Limited, Apollo Hospitals, Grasim Industries, Max Healthcare and ITC Limited. Wipro acquired Mindsprint, Olam Group's digital arm, strengthening its AI, supply chain and agri-tech capabilities with over 3,200 employees and advanced digital platforms. Dr.Reddy's laboratories launched generic semaglutide injection in Canada after Health Canada approval, becoming one of the first companies in the market for affordable diabetes treatment. Coal India Limited received approval for the IPO of Mahanadi Coalfields Limited, including up to 25% stake dilution through OFS and fresh equity issuance. Royal Enfield plans to invest 2,500 crore in a new plant at Tada, Andhra Pradesh to expand production capacity toward 20 lakh units by fiscal year 2028. NTPC Limited added Patratu Vidyut Utpadan Nigam Limited's 800 megawatt unit 2 to its portfolio, increasing total installed power capacity to 90,668 megawatt. Eicher Motors said VE Commercial Vehicles will raise its stake in VE Connected Solutions to 74% by acquiring an additional 23% stake from iTriangle Infotech. Bharti Airtel launched Priority Postpaid with 5G slicing technology for improved connectivity and bundled OTT benefits. ITC Limited increased its stake in Mother's First Baby Care to 49.32% as part of its expansion in natural and baby care products. Adani Ports and Special Economic Zone will acquire JP Fertilizers and Industries for 1,500 crore to expand logistics and warehousing operations in North India. Major League Baseball partnered with RISC Worldwide to expand baseball's reach in India through fan events and digital content. Maruti Suzuki will raise car prices by up to 30,000 rupees from June 2026 due to rising input and operational costs. Adani Ports and Special Economic Zone incorporated a new Angola-based subsidiary for global ship management and operations expansion. Eicher Motors will invest 750 crore to acquire a 50% stake in Volvo Financial Services India and enter the NBFC business. That's all for this week's market roundup. Please like, share and subscribe for more updates.